What's up, YouTube? Back again for another vlog. Last couple videos is mainly been like LS swap stuff because it's finally done. It's running good. Last video, I think I couldn't get overdrive to work, or maybe I did. It does, but it doesn't. I'm gonna switch out the pressure sensor on the trans, some other solenoids, and we'll see that fix it. What I'm gonna do on this vid, I'm going to change out my rear diff cover. This is, many of you are probably going to recognize this guy. Oh, that cheap one from Amazon/eBay. Yes, correct. It's thick. I used it before when a previous 96 Yukon I had, and it worked great, looked great. And it's exactly the same one. It even came with the exact same plug. It comes with this, I don't know, it's almost like a plumbing pipe fitting or plug. It seeps through. You're gonna read in the reviews. It's not magnetic either. It's non-magnetic. It just doesn't seal. I went to O'Reilly's or Advanced Auto. I think Advanced Auto, and I got this one was an M20. I forgot what the other number was. Anyway, but the thread was a little bit off from this one, so I kind of forced it in. It came with this gasket, which it did not work. I tested it. I let some diff fluid sit there overnight, and it seeped through this. I added a gasket, a regular gasket that I had a little gasket kit, and that worked. It sealed, nothing seeped through. I let it sit for about 2 days with the oil on there, and nothing went through. I also went ahead and glued on there some magnets from a hard drive, which are actually kind of more powerful than normal magnets. I glued them on there with oh shit, what is that stuff called? It's that epoxy that's gray that works with oils, that it won't dissolve with oil. See, it's on there, it's solid. Crap, I'm just gonna put a picture out here or put the name right here because I can't remember what it's called. I'm so sorry. Yeah, so anyway, yeah, I did that and that worked great because it was sitting in oil and it didn't come loose or anything. So yeah, that's what I'll do. First I'll do the hood and then I'll do this, but it's gonna look good. Alright, so I kind of started already. I went to O'Reilly's, got some bolts, because the bolts that come with this thing, I read in the reviews that they rust out fairly quickly, and they're like freaking Allen wrench bolts, not even like actual bolts. So I went to O'Reilly's and I got me the same length size ones. In case you're wondering, this is the size I got, the threaded. I had to get 2 packs since they only come with 7. That's the part number. Doorman. Alright. I got the other one off, sitting over there. I drained what was left. It actually needed some. Damn. Glad I didn't grenade it. I know it's dark, I apologize. So let me go ahead and get this sucker on there. This time I am gonna use some gasket maker because from here on out forever, the life of the truck, I plan to use the included built-in drain plug. So I want that to actually just stay on there pretty much forever. So here we go. And she is on there because of the hitch, the fuel tank. You can see half of it, but it's on there. I've actually already had it on there for a couple of days, and no seepage. It's not seeping through. That gasket maker I put on there pretty much helped it out. And then I bought those bolts, as I mentioned, O'Reilly's, because those ones that came with, I don't know, and I showed you the part number for that drain plug. I put a gasket on there because the little gasket it came with is seeped through. I tested it and this one is not. So I am very happy with the results. And just a thought, when you add this one, and I'm sure you can read it in the reviews, it adds capacity, more capacity. So instead of 2.5 quarts with the original one, This one, it needed about 2 3/4, almost 3, 2 3/4, I would say. I don't know, I could be wrong. Yeah, it was about 2 3/4 to be honest. Then it started to fill up just a bit more, not a whole lot more, but yeah. So I am very happy with how it looks. I'm glad I did it, because the other one was really seeping through again. So yep, that's it for that. So thanks a lot. All right, I was about to end the video, but now I have to share with you some info. So anyway, with the transmission, it had actually excuse me, it was in limp mode, which it would only start in 3rd gear. It had 2nd gear, but you have to manually put it in 2nd gear. So I was able to find that out. I had no first, no overdrive, as I think I had mentioned it, but I was still using the original OEM, the original OBS plug. Am I zoomed in? I guess not. The OEM plug that was plugging into the trans. Let's see if we could get a shot. It's kind of getting dark, so I don't know. We'll be able to see this. Yeah. Yeah, there it is. It's just so dark you can't see it. So anyway, I was using the OBS one, and it wasn't getting any power. I figured it would. It's a good thing I hooked up on another vid. I don't know if it was this vid. I hooked up the oh my god, a bug. God, bug.
A few moments later.
Okay, I'm back. So yeah, I didn't know it was getting any power, because I thought, okay, it should be good, because it's I left the stock wiring harness intact. I left the stock little PCM in there too. So I thought it would be good, but no, there was no power getting to it. So what I did is I looked at forums, and I found out that the pinout for the plug, it's actually from 1993, when these 4L60 electronics E's started. The plug pinout is pretty much identical still. After 2000 or 99, the new body style, they added one of the pins, and that's it. Everything is exactly the same pinout with power. So now I plugged in the donor wiring harness from the new LS engine. I plugged it in, and boom, I had all my gears. Everything shifted fine. Right now, the only thing is it shifts to overdrive. It starts from first now, and it shifts by itself, and it shifts to overdrive. But when I start to cruise, it gets out of overdrive, and my RPMs jump up. So I step on it, and then it goes into overdrive. So that's something to do, I believe. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments. The throttle position sensor, I just have to clock it correctly. That way, it's you know, I could stay in overdrive. I'm hoping that's what it is. I'm gonna play around with that throttle position sensor, and hopefully I'll leave a note here, maybe somewhere, that if it did work or not. So, but anyways, that's all I wanted to share. I figured it out. If you're using the OBS 93, 94, 95 transmission, the plug from the wiring harness of the LS engine does plug in there, and it does make your transmission work. I did plug in the TCC wire, where you get 12 volts when you depress the brake. When you press the brake, those 12 volts disappear. So good thing I did that, not knowing I was gonna need it. So boom, we're good to go. So I'm gonna end this vid here. Thanks for joining me. If you know any more tricks, just leave them in the comments, and we'll be greatly appreciated. All right, thanks for watching.